I had Chase pegged as an ideal match for my daughter long before they got together. I did. Senior year, Chase's senior year in Foster, and he's the president of the FFA. He was elected by his peers, which was not uncommon because Chase has probably more character and ethics than I've ever seen in any young man in my entire life. He really does. And that's what impressed me most about Chase back then in high school. And now, like I said, that was long before they were dating. And I remember sitting at that banquet, and Chase was standing up there as the president, addressing the audience at the FFA banquet there. Great program piloted by none other than the fantastic ag teacher Philip Tillman. Anyway, so it's Carolyn and I were sitting. That's Marie's mother. It's Carolyn and I were sitting there at the table. I remember seeing Chase up there talking to the audience and everything else, and being so eloquent. And I remember saying, you know, why can't Marie date somebody like that? I really did. No kidding. And it took about a year and a half or 2 years later or something like that, and all of a sudden they were together and dating, and I held my breath. I said, I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to get involved with this one. I don't want to mess this one up. So I stayed real quiet, so it's been real good, a little long. A little long for me, but that's okay. You know, I mean, I have to say, it's the breath of fresh air is that they've done everything the right way. Okay, and even when it may not be politically correct, they've done everything in the right sequence. There's a sequence of events to this stuff, and Marie and Chase both went to school, finished school, got their degrees, okay, got jobs, got to where they could support themselves independently if they needed to, and then they started talking about marriage. And now they're going to talk about getting a house here soon, and hopefully kids. There's definitely an order of events that's supposed to take place, and when you get that, when you don't get that order of events in that sequence, problems happen. And I can't be more proud of them for getting the sequence right and doing it the way they're supposed to do it. Because, another thing I wanted to say is the whole time they were dating, I can honestly say that, and other parents will be able to appreciate this, I can honestly say that I never once ever worried about Marie's safety when she was in Chase. Never. Never. You know, and that's a blessing. It really is. It really is, and parents can appreciate that. When they're out and they're dating, the kids are dating and everything else. It's a blessing. I slept like a baby the whole time. I knew she was in safe hands the whole time when she was in Chase.
He's bigger than damn cars.
Don't talk about my exploder like that.
Anyway, so that's all I've got to say is cherish the moment, guys. We're there if you need us. That. God bless both of you. Cheers.